Time. She's spilling the tea.
This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, even though that Uber stock is not doing so well right now, if you would have invested back in 2011, you could have made quite a bit of money still. And according to reports, they're saying that Beyonce made about $300 million from her Uber investments.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's because she invested back in 2011.
How much did she have to invest for that, you know?
I have no idea, but yes, that's according to that grape juice. So
Yeah, that always sucks after the fact. It's a stock that I wish I had invested in last week.
We all do.
But I'm still not going to say nothing because it may not be too late.
I think everybody knows about Beyond Burger.
Shut up!
It's not a secret. It's all over every single.
Jesus Christ!
It's been like the best IPO in 20 years.
I know, man.
So it's not a secret.
And the bad part about it is, and this is why I always say you should invest in the stock.
Of
Like,
things
of
that
things
you
that you
love.
use. Like,
Yeah.
I eat Beyond Burger. I literally
I
had Beyond Burger last night.
I had a Beyond Burger last night from Bear Burger.
I had mine from Pappy's. It's a local spot. But yes, man.
Yeah,
Jesus.
so and they can't even make enough Impossible Burgers to fill the demand right now as far as Impossible Burgers.
Oh, that GMO Impossible Burger is coming real soon. Trust me. All right.
All right, now let's talk about money some more. Let's talk about Lil Nas X and how much money he had before that song Old Town Road became a hit.
Because you only had $5.62.
Oh my God, how did you know that?
Well, you're Little Nas X. We have to know that.
That's me.
In your Wells Fargo account, what were those days like?
I spread it out, you know. I would get like some now and laters every now and then. And just go back to the house and promote on Twitter.
Yeah, so imagine that. You only have $5.62 in the bank.
Imagine it. I lived it.
And then all of a sudden you have a huge hit #1 song
Performing everywhere.
and you popping.
That's right.
You ever put $1.25 in the gas tank?
Nope.
Because you collected that in coins from out your ashtray?
At your what? Ashtray, bro.
That's what I said. You heard ashtray because that's what you want to hear.
No,
you would love for my ass to be delivered to you on a tray.
You know, the good thing about living in New York is if you don't have money, you don't have to drive anywhere.
You still got to pay for a subway. You still got to
you
pay
take
for a
the train.
train.
Yeah, you could hop that. But I'm saying when I didn't have a car growing up. So I guess, you know, being broke, you don't have to buy gas because you can just say, I'm going to just take the train.
What about food, G?
I'm a girl.
Oh, true.
McDonald's
I'll
back
go
then
on a
was,
date.
was $2.99.
I'll go on a date and I don't have to pay.
The 2 cheeseburger meal was $3.24 with tax.
Me and my friends used to have challenges like, how long can we go only having $20 to last for the next 2 weeks? And we'd still make it last somehow. I think it's harder for guys when you're broke. All right, now let's talk about The Last OG. That show has been picked up for season 3, so congratulations to Tracy Morgan. Tiffany Haddish is still on that show as well in season 3. Shout out to my guy Mark Theobald because he writes for that show as well. So very exciting that they've been picked up for yet another season. The Last OG launched as cable's #1 new comedy in 2018 and the highest rated cable comedy debut since 2015. It's still very successful with the ratings. All right, Aisha Curry did an interview with Working Mother, and she said that she actually ended up getting a botched boob job. She said she had the most botched boob job on the face of the planet. She said, I didn't realize at the time, but after having Ryan, I was battling a bit of postpartum that lingered for a while. It came in the form of me being depressed about my body. So I made a rash decision. The intention was just to have them lifted, but I came out with these bigger boobs I didn't want. I got the most botched boob job on the face of the planet. They're worse now than they were before. I would never do anything like that again, but I'm an advocate of it. If something makes you happy, who cares about the judgment? So I guess she was dealing with her postpartum after having a baby and did something that she at that time thought was a good decision, thought would make her happier, and then turned out to not be such a great decision.
Can't she wait till after the playoffs to do interviews and stuff like that?
No, she's a person too, and she can.
They use this ammo against Steph at games. You do know that, right?
But plus, you don't know when
it doesn't
she
seem
did
like it's working.
Plus, you don't know when she did that interview.
That is very true.
They might be putting it out now and highlighting it out. She could have did that interview
balling.
2 months ago.
That is very true.
Doesn't seem like it's working at all.
All right, now R. Kelly is ahead now in his child support. He's 2 months ahead of his child support payments. And the only downside of all that he's doing right now as far as finances and his kids is that he stopped paying his daughter's college tuition. You know why? He thought that she had dropped out. So
He
for
knows
some
nothing
reason,
about his kids, huh?
Yes. How do you not know your daughter's in school and you think she dropped out? So she said that after he didn't pay the tuition, she did end up having to drop out because she didn't have any financial support. And he is supposed to pay for their college-related expenses until they're 23 years of age. So because of that, she ended up actually having to drop out of school because he wasn't paying.
Him and Tierra Marie just need to do the I Ain't Got It remix. That's what they both need to do. Because R. Kelly definitely don't got it.
Not at all.
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your Rumor Reports.